Have you ever experienced a setback? Just want to ask you that question as we start off today and wondered if it meant the end of your journey. Maybe something happened that made you feel disqualified, made you feel stuck, or like God had changed his mind about you. But here's the truth: a setback may just be the starting point for your biggest breakthrough. Did you know that? Welcome to today's live stream. I'm Dr. Valerie Harris. This is your Stepping Up and Stepping Out Real Talk show that airs every Tuesday at 7 o'clock p.m. And thank you for joining me, even if you're not here with me right at this moment. But if you come back and do the replay, it's fine, because I know everybody's time is you're busy, you have a lot going on. Come back and do the replay. But it's okay. But I just want to welcome you to today's live stream that's called When Setbacks Become Stepping Stones. Because if you're feeling like you're behind, and I want you to leave some comments in the comment section tonight and talk back to me if you can, okay? But if you're feeling behind or feeling broken or uncertain, put a 1 in the chat. This is your reminder today that you're right on time for your comeback. Did you know that? You're right on time, because I was building my career. I was confident in the path I had taken. And welcome to those that are out there looking right now. I'm so glad to see you out there. I see some people out there. So leave me some love notes in the chat if you don't mind. But I was building my career. I was confident in the path I had taken. I had plans, structure, and clear goals, guys. But then life threw me a curveball. And suddenly I thought that I wasn't going to make it. Suddenly I thought that it was just going to shake me all to pieces, that I wouldn't be able to go back and do the things that I knew that I was capable of doing. Because the role I worked caused me to make a shift. I had to make a shift, a hard shift. I felt like at that time that I had failed or missed something. But then all of a sudden I realized I was not alone. Look, if you're going through setbacks right now, you are not alone. Okay? God has allowed the setback not to stop you, but to make a shift in your life. Because that's what happened to me. A shift came about. But it was during those quiet moments, the painful pauses, that he reminded me of Proverbs 24:16. The godly may trip 7 times, but they will get up again. Did you hear what I said? The godly may trip 7 times, but they will get up again. And I'm here today to remind you that setbacks don't define who you are. They do not cancel your calling. And I just want to burst this myth, because a lot of people think this, that if I fail or I got delayed, I must be out of God's will. Setbacks are often signs that you are being refined, not rejected. You're just being refined. Okay? So I want to lean in into the silence, because I asked God, what are you teaching me in this? And he showed me 2 Corinthians 12:9. My grace is sufficient for you, for my power is made perfect in weakness. So God was not punishing me. He was just preparing me. Okay? So if anyone feels like that out there today, just put a 1 in the chat. If you feel that way, that he's not punishing you, he is preparing you. Okay? So I began to start journaling, praying deeper, reflecting, and shifted how I saw my failure. Because we all will fail sometimes. That's just part of the process. But what I learned in all of this is that setbacks have a way of refining our identity. Okay? They are not walls. They are bridges to greater wisdom and more resilience in our life, because that's what happened for me. That's when I realized this wasn't a detour, it was divine redirection, because He will redirect your path if you're not doing it the way He wants you to do it. So when that happens, don't think that He's angry or anything. He just want to redirect you so that you're going in the right direction. And eventually, I stepped into new vision where I started stepping out with purpose. Okay? Started with stepping out with purpose. What I thought was a breakdown became the blueprint for the new chapter in my life, where I began coaching and speaking and writing and guiding other women through their own seasons of stuck, helping them to transform fear into faith. And let me just share this with you just for a few minutes. I just want to share this with you. Listen to this for a few moments. Setbacks feel like endings. When life knocks you down, God will speak in silence. He's working in the waiting, refining in the stillness. Boldness begins scared. Start scared. Stay consistent, because guess what? The breakthrough will meet you there. This is your comeback season. Your testimony is the turnaround. Your legacy is rising. God doesn't call the perfect. He calls the willing. So you see, there was a woman in my program. She was lost. She had lost her way. But through reflection and faith, she found her voice and is now launching her own business rooted in what she loves to do, her passion. Which brings me to you today, because maybe you're in that space that you feel like things are just unraveling all around you, because I've been there. I know what that feels like, and it doesn't feel good. But I'm here to tell you, but hear this clearly. Hear me clearly. Jeremiah 29:11 tells us, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to give you hope and plans to give you a future." And then when I looked at 2 Corinthians 4:8, it says, "We are hard pressed, but not destroyed." Because God is working, even when it looks like nothing's moving, things are moving. Even when you can't see it, trace it, or feel it, things are happening. And just know that today. And a lot of us, we ask this big question, because this was a question that I asked myself. I know you are asking this question. How do I recover from a setback when I don't know what to do next? Well, there are plenty of people out there that can help steer you in the right direction. And guess what? I am one of them. Thank you for that love out there. Thank you for the love chat out there. And listen, you all can talk to me in the chat. I'm real today. Yes. But anyway, how do I recover from a setback? Okay. When I don't know what to do next. What you have to do is start by acknowledging your feelings. Because a lot of times we have a hard time acknowledging or letting somebody know that we need help. Invite God into whatever's going on with you, and then ask, "What now, Lord?" And that simple surrender right there will open doors to clarity for you. So I want to invite you to go deeper. If you are tired of feeling like your story stopped, I'm here to tell you today, come on and join us for our next legacy letter collaboration that we're about to start. I would love to have you as a part of that so that you can share how God is turning your setbacks into legacy. And you know how to get in contact with me. And just come out there, reach out and sign up because we're going to be starting soon. And I would love for you to be a part of that. Let today be your turning point. Not because the struggle has disappeared, but because your perspective has shifted. And you can feel when shifts are going on in your life. But before I close, what I want to do is I want to leave you with some affirmations that I would love for you to repeat after me. Hello, Dr. Stacy. How are you doing? Love seeing you out there today. How's everything going? Glad to see you. Yes, yes, yes. But anyway, repeat some of these affirmations after me. The first one is I'm not defined by setbacks. I'm refined by them. Okay. And the second one is God's grace meets me in every weak place. And the third one is my story is still unfolding and it's beautiful. Because all of you that might come now or see me in the replay, you all have beautiful stories, even if you had challenges, setbacks, disappointments, hurts, backstabbing, all of it. It turned out for your good. Okay. And the fourth one, I rise stronger after every fall. And then the fifth one, I walk by faith and not by fear. Because guess what? God says, I will never leave you nor forsake you. So you're not by yourself. And listen, if you help someone to help steer you in the right direction, I am your girl. And I always tell you, give you my website at the end so that you can contact me, set up a 15-minute free consultation so we can see if you are fit for any of my programs. I'm here to tell you you're not behind. You're becoming. Let your next step be bold. Let your setback become your stepping stone. And I just thank you all just for coming out, seeing me on today, because I feel so strong about this, because setbacks feel like endings. I've been there. It'll take you to a dark place. But what if they are the scared beginnings that for you? Because the moment that that break you just might be the moment that's going to build you. This is not the end of your story when you have a setback. It's the setup for your next chapter. I want to remind you of that today, because when everything feels still and silent, it doesn't mean God is absent out of it. He's working in the waiting. He's refining in the stillness, building the background. He's back in the background. He's in the background. He's building you up in the background. So your comeback is being woven in quiet. Because sometimes we have to get still. We have to get quiet so that we can hear. You don't have to be fearless to move. You just have to be willing to do it, because your boldness doesn't show up at first. It's built as you walk through the fear. And we have all had fear at one point or another in our lives. So start scared. But when you start scared, make sure you stay consistent, because the breakthrough will meet you there. And a lot of times people will give up. They're right on the edge, but they'll give up and miss the breakthrough. And that's not what I want to happen for you today, because your pain, your pause, your pivot, it didn't disqualify you. God doesn't call the perfect. He calls the willing. So are you willing? Because your testimony is in the turnaround, and your legacy is rising with every step that you take. And I just want to thank you again for coming out here. Like I said, if you want to join us in our next legacy letter project that we're going to do, we're doing volume 2. These are some of the books that I've done already. And I would love, love, love to have you part of our legacy letter project. And guess what? Before I go, I always tell you all to go to my YouTube channel Stepping Out with Valerie Harris. And listen, like it, share it with somebody. Subscribe to the channel, okay? And I look forward to hearing from you. But go to that YouTube channel. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, Stepping Out with Valerie Harris, Valarie. Okay? And like I said, if you want to sign up for a free consultation, you can go to my website and sign up for a free consultation, and we can sit down and see what program fits you the best. And guys, it was great coming out here, seeing you all today. You know I love you guys. But I will be talking to you a little bit later. Okay? So don't miss out, because I have things that you can sign up for that will fit what's going on in your life. I know I have what it takes to help you to move to the next level in your life. Setbacks feel like endings. When life knocks you down, God will speak in silence. He's working in the waiting, refining in the stillness. Boldness begins scared. Start scared. Stay consistent, because guess what? The breakthrough will meet you there. This is your comeback season. Your testimony is the turnaround. Your legacy is rising. God doesn't call the perfect.